Good morning. The word for you today. Today is Thursday, June 22nd, and this is the fourth and final day of our miniature devotional series titled Pray for Wisdom. On Monday, we had Bruce talk, the wisest out of all four of us. Then we had Daisha and Jazz, and now I have the honor of wrapping it up. I am so incredibly thankful for the opportunity to share with you guys every week. And so our devotional today comes out of James chapter 1, verse 5. Which says, if any of you lacks wisdom, let him ask God, who gives generously to all without reproach, and it will be given him. I want to talk about the wisdom that we see in the New Testament. In the Old Testament, we hear about Proverbs. In Proverbs, in the Hebrew, it's mashal, which simply means a teaching, a parable. And so when I was thinking about that, I thought, what's the best parables? And the ones that come to mind are those of Jesus. So my main scripture that I wanted to bring to you as a parable of wisdom is in Mark chapter 4. And so it's the parable of the sowers. You've definitely heard of it. And I'm going to paraphrase it because it is a pretty long verse. And so in Mark chapter 4, there is a man who goes to sow his field. And it falls into four different types of soil. Some of it falls on the road and is picked up and scavenged. Some of it falls on dirt and is scorched by the sun, is burnt away. Some of it falls in thorny soil, and that thorny soil, it chokes the life out of it. And then some of it falls in good soil. And with that seed is able to grow and mature and flourish. And so when we read this proverb, Jesus doesn't really explain what it means. And there's some beauty in that, because this is one of the earliest accounts in Jesus' parables of wisdom poetry. Now here's what I mean by that. Wisdom poetry doesn't spell it out for you. It gives you all the tools, and then it tells you to wrestle with it. And that's what the parables of Jesus do. As we read through it, we're called to read and reread and try to figure out what he could be talking about. And unfortunately, there is no answer until we see him face to face and ask him, what did you mean when you said that? But we can guess. Some people have said it's an eternal life message. Some people have said it's how to succeed in this world. For me, I read this as wisdom. Sometimes where we place our bets in things that aren't great. We may put them out and not make sure that they're planted in the right way. We may make sure that our areas of emphasis in the world are planted in soil that's rocky or planted in soil that's thorny. And when we do that, we're limiting how that can grow. We're limiting the way that can flourish. And so I think this scripture passage, what it tells us to do is to be wise in stopping, taking a breath, calming down, and saying, where is the best place for me to be right now? Where is the wisdom here? And it's a reminder to ask God, what is the good soil? Where is the soil that I should avoid? And most importantly, to pray that God will be the one to grow these seeds. Have a great day.